ELI5. How does a VPN hide your traffic from your ISP? Close. You sort of have it just a little bit wrong. A VPN is like an anonymous courier service. It'll pick something up from somewhere and deliver it to somewhere else. All the steps in between are generic. How it gets there is supposedly anonymous. Like how VPNs say they do not have logs, etc. The mechanism for this is just a SSL type tunnel like you have for browsers to your bank, etc. Because it's encrypted in the secret tunnel, there is no way to know what is in the tunnel. Contrast this to the alternative where your ISP or whatever knows where the source you specifically wanted is. So today, just as you can have a secure connection to say Amazon and go to their HTTPS site, the traffic between you both is secure. Well, rather than Amazon being a shop, if it sold VPN services, you would make a secure connection to Amazon and then join the internet from there, while Amazon could see what you do. Your ISP provider and anyone on your local network will only see you going to Amazon. In effect, it makes a tunnel from your computer or browser and pops you out on a destination normally mixed with many other users. The tunnel providers often say they don't keep logs. With VPN, your ISP can see you are talking to a VPN server, but nothing else. Without VPN, your ISP can see that you are talking to certain services, like news sites, TikTok, Facebook or Reddit. Without HTTPS, your ISP can see everything that happens between you and the service you are using, but because almost all services use encryption nowadays, it is rare. VPN Tor services aren't really needed for anything else than hiding the services you are using from your ISP. You can still be fingerprinted when using VPN or Tor, because 100 of encrypted data goes to VPN, and none of that is understandable by the ISP. Not the URL, the data, nothing. And to the server of the website you're accessing, it looks like a lot of data coming from VPN provider. There's no way to know that it's you or someone else on the other side except for browser cookies, that sort of thing. The IP address just shows VPN USA and Texas, and all the VPN users show is coming from there. Not from your actual town. Let's say your ISP watches you from the outside of your house and knows where you are going, but it can't hear you. Your voice is encrypted. Instead of you going out and buying weed, you ask your friend VPN to go get some and bring it back to your house. All your ISP knows is that you talked to your friend and they came back into your house with something, but they don't know what that something was. It's encrypted. Your ISP will just see you communicating with the server where your VPN is located. They can still see all the packets that you exchange, and whatever servers you intend to locate. The VPN just forwards every packet from its source to you, so if anyone wanted to track you, they could. Don't rely on a VPN for privacy, however it is good for getting around content restrictions based on your geographic location. Writing on the back of a postcard is visible for all the intermediate mail carriers to see. Putting the postcard into an envelope will mask the contents from the postman and his friends. A VPN is the same. Everybody sees where the packets are going and coming from, but their contents are enveloped. It's like slipping a smaller tube VPN into the larger tube ISP. The smaller tube is coded where the larger tube can't read what's in the smaller tube. The smaller tube extends to an application local to your computer, not at the larger tube, the network provider level. The VPN gives you a secured tunnel between the site and your computer. The tunnel does go through the ISP, but they can't really see what's in it. Like, they can see that there is something going through it, but it could be anything. They have no way to know what it is. If you send a letter to me, the delivery person ISP will see your message. Now if you put the letter in an envelope, the delivery person can't see your message anymore, just that you are sending me something, which is not illegal. Without VPN, you shout everything from your window to your neighbor and everyone listening can hear you. With VPN, you call them on a secured line and you're both talking inside an insulated room. The data you send using a VPN is sent inside super secure envelopes that third parties can open. Third parties can read what's on the outside of the envelope, but not what's inside. Additional question: what is stopping Google or something from just looking at your browser history despite being on a VPN? As far as I know, your browser history is still available. Can anyone explain why people don't trust their ISP? Why can't an ISP have a no traffic logging policy like the VPN company?